go get me a cold pop. And then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. And then the smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
According to the apartment manager, the fire started in a woman's home who is wheelchair bound.
That's good.
So coming in with a combined weight of over a half ton and an average height about 5'8", please welcome team Ain't Nobody Got Time for That. All right, team Ain't Nobody, let's go and introduce ourselves.
I'm Chelsea.
Hi guys, I'm Megan.
Hi, I'm Matt.
Hi, I'm Carrie. Hey there, I'm Selena.
I'm Omar.
Hi, I'm Anna.
I'm Dan.
I am Eric.
Morning, I'm Jesse.
All right, we're gonna have Matt get us started with our project for today.
Okay, So first off, let's start with a few questions and show of hands. So how many of you have felt sometimes unsafe walking through campus late at night, going to your car, the light rail, bus stop? Show of hands, okay? Myself included. All right. So how many of you have felt that you got into college, you were a healthy kid in high school, and you might have went down a dark path in the past 3 or 4 years with eating like Taco Bell and Five Guys and just kind of going crazy with your health, not being as healthy as you can be, partying too much maybe, who knows? Show of hands, be honest, be honest, okay? And then how many of you all feel that when you walk through Metro sometimes, or just Auraria campus, it can be kind of confusing. There's a lot of things going on between like UCD, CCD, and like each culture that each school brings in with different languages and just like subcultures. It's kind of hard to make sense of everything throughout like day-to-day life at school. Show of hands. Hard to make sense of like what's going on sometimes. Okay. And then how many of you feel that Metro needs to continue to be green and be a sustainable campus and compete on like the global, I guess, global, I don't know, to be initiative to be a greener, better school? Okay, show of hands. So what we have here is the 2013 Survival Week with 4 issues, 4 days for the new you. And we are, ain't nobody got time for that.
All right, so our concept is Survival Week 2013. 4 issues, 4 days for the new you. It's presented by Ain't Nobody Got Time for That, and all of the leadership immersion people, we hope. And so it's we figured 4 days over the course of a week, tackling 4 different issues. And the issues are campus safety, the green initiative, our urban awareness, well, not urban awareness, urban development, there we go, and health, and then cultural awareness. And so I'm going to hand this off to Megan so she can talk about Monday.
Alright, so Monday we're going to start out with Safety Day. So we have a bunch of topics that we're going to, or a bunch of different things that we're going to host on campus during each of these days. So if we get chosen, obviously it might get narrowed down pending people who couldn't maybe facilitate it. We're still trying to get some partnerships. So for Safety Day, we're starting out with some self-defense training. We're going to bring in the Auraria Police Department and help teach students on campus some moves that will help keep them safe when they're walking around. We're going to do a 360-degree awareness. Just some tips on how to be aware when you're on campus, when you're walking out in the parking lot, through buildings. The next one is going to be active shooter training. So this is going to be a training that's going to address what students should do in case there's an active shooting on campus and some tips that they can do to keep each other safe and themselves safe. And then the next one is emergency polls. So we do have a campus safety walk, but we're going to use this day to kind of also address and see if we have any need to build any more. The last two, so firearm training. So the Auraria Police Department has asked some students to try and create a concealed weapons permit training for students who are coming to campus that have a concealed weapons permit, and this would teach them just how to keep their concealed weapon and safe when they're on campus. And then the last one is human trafficking. So we're going to use this just as an awareness thing, bring in the speaker to talk about human trafficking and how that's going to affect people in Denver and students and people in Colorado. And next is Tuesday.
Alright, so for Tuesday we got Health Day. We're going to start off with PTSD training, which stands for Post-Traumatic Stress Syndrome. Disorder. Syndrome. It usually goes, mostly towards the veterans who are coming back from like war, but it also can go towards like those who have been abused, just helping them out. Some counseling, we have the Phoenix Center, just a little bit more information on what they can do for you. Healthy Moves is where you can take free classes, like yoga, stuff like that, teaching you how to stay fit. And those substance abuse awareness for those who drug abuse, who are like alcoholics, maybe alcohol abuse, stuff like that. Then there's also CPR, first aid, and AED certification. It does cost for the certification, but you can still get some info on how to do stuff like that. Then health center info, also giving you information on what the health center does for you, the things it can provide on campus. Then just eating habits, let you know how to eat healthy, what foods to eat. I know the food here, even McDonald's sounds good right now, but I just try to stay healthy and stuff like that. Yep. And we're moving on to Wednesday.
So for Wednesday, we're half over with the week, but we want to keep going with urban development. We want to help share the story about greening your life and making your life more eco-friendly, but also understanding how to live in an urban situation and how your choices impact others. That especially goes with organic farming and personal farming at your home. And I know a lot of people are interested about that, but they don't really know where to start. So we kind of want to bring the resources to share and let other people understand how they could start a farm at home and what organic farming even is and what organic food is. We want to bring in guest speakers from around the campus. We have lots of departments that support urban development and environmental science and the understanding of environmental practices, and work with those departments to bring some speakers in, whether it's our professors or people from the community. And also collaborating with the Wine to Water event that will be on campus. We'll already have the author of this fabulous book, and trying to see what we can get contributed from that to kind of incorporate the understanding of his book into urban development for young people, because we are the future and we're going to be building the city, so we should know how to do it a lot better. And then we want to really share how Metro and the Auraria campus is green. There's lots of things that you guys touch every single day that you don't realize is something that's green or something that's changed, and we kind of want to share that story so then people know where to move into the future, whether it's like the new toilets we have that save 50% of water from what we had 2 years ago, or solar panels and the composting program in the Tivoli. So doing like a virtual tour or a physical tour. So, and then next would be Thursday.
All right, so Thursday is Cultural Awareness Day, and like we mentioned earlier, when the first day on campus, you probably see a lot of cultural diversity, and you're probably like, I wonder why they do that, or wonder what ethnicity they are. We want to have dance performers from different cultures, like Aztec dancers or the Chinese dragon dancing, to like learn like what each culture like does and like what it means to them. Food from like around the world, like to know how they cook, what it tastes like, to have that different, just that different like options of different food there are that you don't know of. How we became the Auraria campus, and we'll have like displaced Aurarians come and speak and like let us know like how they lived on campus and stuff like that. Have guest speakers that did study abroad. That way we know like other places that, like opportunities that we can go to study abroad with different cultures. Major and minor options with cultural aspects as well. Like you can do like Chicano studies or what's another one? African American studies. in Native American Studies. And it would also be great, since it's the last day out of the 4 days, like to make it fun, have like music groups come from that perform different kinds of music, so we know like what kind of music they listen to. Sorry, and then bring out the clubs the student works that are focused a lot on most cultural diversities, but bring out the others as well. And then a talent show with talents that are from other cultures as well that we probably don't know of. And games from around the world like loteria and bocce ball and like sumo wrestling, and like it'd be just a fun day just to wrap up the whole week and learn about Cultural Awareness Day.
Now to talk about money. So since student activities can provide the art advertisement, and we will partner with different departments and different sponsors, hopefully all the speakers we can get donated. And for the $50 that we have for our budget, we will send out thank you cards to our volunteers, our sponsors, and our donors, and anybody else who participates in our Survival Week. And yeah, questions?